A track that's been hosting racing since 1988, at least on the stock car style. It's been hosting races in real life since about 1960-something. It's the Phoenix Raceway in Avondale, Arizona, just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. That is our spot tonight for race number 5 of Season 3 of this iRacing Truck Series presented by LD Concepts as we welcome you in to the 1 Mile Diamond in the Desert. That is a Phoenix Raceway for the Phoenix 100. It's race number 5, as I mentioned, Season 3 of this iRacing Truck Series. I'm the captain, Chris Scala. Welcome in tonight after our little 4th of July break. That's all us do, no broadcast between Saturday and today. Here we are back for 2 races this evening, starting here with truck racing from the Phoenix Raceway. 80 degrees ambient, 91 down on the track. Should be a lot of fun, and we should have a great time here this evening as qualifying is about to begin for these trucks. We get a chance to go down there and look at the speeds and how they are running here in qualifying. But first thing we want to do is show the point standings off, and of course we do that via the Discord page of TI Racing. You see all the people who have joined here this evening. You see me talking right there. But Bryce McCoon leads the points right now with 94. He has that big of a lead right now over Brandon Alphin, coming off his finally first career win last week at Indianapolis. He's second in the points. Of course, Jacob Locklear, who has been a very sneaky good, up there third in points right now. Ryan Whitaker fourth, and Chris Lewis there in the 5th position. Tim Abrell 6th, Kobe Wells, Caden Tufts, Thompson, and Leo all the top 10 after 4 races here in the standings. So we've got a very tight battle so far here in the points. As we scroll down, got a couple other point standings. We'll go ahead and show off while we're here. Team points, here they are. TI Racing leading right now over Black Cat by some 38 points. B&B 3rd, PTP 4th, and no other initials there in 5th. That's Sutter Esports there in the 5th position. Rookie of the Year battle. That is as of 3 races in. That is not updated, but that's how it looked going into Indianapolis. I know Chris did mention it, but I wanted to show it. Those will probably be updated here later tonight with the next 2 weeks. But that is how it entered Indianapolis there in the points. So that is how that looks going into this evening. So a lot of great action coming up tonight, and we are going to have some fun racing here this evening. Let's actually... I want to make sure he runs a lap before I do talk to him. We're going to have an interview real quickly. We're going to do, as soon as his lap is finished, if he even goes out on track, he might not. So I'm going to jump here and talk to him for a quick second. And let's find out if he is even going to run a lap here in qualifying. But Eric Tupper is going to be our interview. I'm going to yank him out of the meeting because I'm just mean like that. Actually, he might be the one doing the meeting. Hang on one second here. I think they're doing the meeting right now. So they do get 10 minutes qualifying, so I will have a quick minute, I believe, to get the driver in there. Yeah, 10 minutes qualifying. So, but anyways, should be a fun night here at Phoenix Raceway. And then after this, we go to Fairbury for the Big Blocks Modified of the Short Track Super Leagues and Dirt Racing on a Monday night, as we always do. Looking forward to that here this evening. After this race, and then tomorrow night we have the night off. Then Wednesday night it's back at it for the Great Lakes Truck Series, the Black Horizon Truck Series from the Great Lake Sim Racing Series, as they will tackle the Phoenix Raceway. What do you know? Here for 3 nights. It's almost like my vacation. I get to stay in Arizona for 3 nights, and then Thursday night there'll be nothing again, and then Friday night we'll come back with the Blown Piston Racing League as they tackle Darlington Raceway. So our 4-day vacation here in Arizona will be over. I will be staying on some oceanfront property in Arizona, for those wondering, for the next 3 days. So I'm looking forward to that. And looks like everybody's splitting up now, so I can finally go and talk to the guy I was wanting to bring up here. So let's bring Mr. Tupper up as he joins us. Eric, I didn't want to interrupt your qualifying run, but it doesn't look like you're in a rush to get a qualifying lap done. So I figured I'd go ahead and bring you up here. And there's some news on the front here to bring into play. Eric, would you care to share?
Well, I'm race control tonight, but I did bring in a few guys from the dirt side, and we've started our own team here with the TI Truck Series. Extreme Modified Racing guys are in the group tonight. I would like to see them finish well, but this is a tough field. Hopefully they'll fare out well.
I was wondering if you were going to be race control. I know you've been there before, and I wasn't sure if that was still the situation, so I figured I would just be patient with you. But now talk a little bit about your team here, who you brought in, because I know you got like Brett Rolls. I know he's been here before, but you got a couple of rookies also that are going to be making their appearance tonight.
Yeah, I got Tyler Topman and our buddy Owen Clark. It's been a while since they've been on asphalt, but they show real success in the dirt side, so hopefully we can get them on some asphalt and get them up front.
There you go, man. Well, hey, we wish you nothing but the best here tonight. I know we got a couple minutes before qualifying ends and we go to the race, but good luck down there in race control. I know people like to throw apples and other types of objects at you when you throw cautions and stuff like that, so hopefully you won't have any kind of issues like that. And I also hear rumors that you're actually admitting from Rattlesnake Hill tonight in turn 4, so be careful up there and best of luck.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Absolutely. That is Eric Tupper, who is, of course, brought his new team in of Extreme Modified Racing, as we talked about there. And he's also going to be the admin tonight here for the race. But for those who don't know the joke behind Rattlesnake Hill, it is an actual hill. It's over here to the left of the screen that you're seeing on the picture right now, as somebody's out there doing donuts right now. But it is an actual hill that you can go sit on. I believe you have to pay to sit up there. I don't know if that's still the case. I believe before it was free. You can just go up there and watch everything from Phoenix Raceway here. Yeah, that has changed. So, all right, let's take a look. Let's see where we are right now here in qualifying. We do got a couple cars out there on track right now. There's the 111 of Chris Lewis, who looks like he's looking for a bottle of bourbon right now out there on the track, the way he just cut left in that dog leg. But there is the 111 truck down on track, the Silverado. Now, of course, this is the old Phoenix layout still. They have not updated to where the start-finish line is over here now off of what is now NASCAR 4. Still going to be turn 2 here in iRacing, so you might hear me reference that tonight when I say turn 2. That will still be the turn 4 of the NASCAR section. So, as you see, the old track right there with the start-finish line on the front straightaway, the actual straightaway. So, Wesley Whitfield right now on the pole at 28-22. Patrick Thompson, who continues his hot qualifying, is second right now. Bryce McCoon third. Brandon Elf and Kobe Wells, your top 5. And let's go down here. I think Trevor White is yet to qualify here. I believe he's on the track right now. Meanwhile, this just in, Chris Lewis has too much drink already. Chris, I just want to teach you something. You have to admit that you are the GOAT from yourself. That means you're not the GOAT. Just putting it out there. Look. Something else. So everybody but 5 trucks have qualified. And here's Trevor White. He's going to be the only one left that has not ran a lap as of right now. He comes off turn 4. Number 35 truck. And he is 16th right now with a 28.58. And that's going to be the only lap he runs. Yeah, guys, if I could ever teach you a life lesson, if you ever have to admit that you are something, like you are the best worker at your building, or you are the best car repairman, or the best at fixing TVs, or I mean, there's some other things I could really go rated PG-13 and others. Guys, if you know what I'm talking about there. If you go out and say you are the best this, or the biggest this, or the smallest this, or whatever, it's usually not the case. I've learned that in life. There's my humble lesson in life. For instance, you will never hear me say I am the best broadcaster in iRacing because there are so many great iRacers, and I'll let the others determine that. All right, so we're getting ready for race number 5 coming up next week. They go to Sonoma. I don't think I've done a broadcast from Sonoma in years. That should be fun. I can't wait for that. Watch these guys out there on that road course. Well, qualifying should be wrapping up here in about 40 seconds or so. And let's actually jump and talk to our pole sitter, it looks like, this evening for the race, Wesley Whitfield, if he is in Discord. Let me see if he is. I do not see Wesley. So what I'll do is let's talk to last week's winner, actually, of the race. Let's bring him up here. Brandon Alphin, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, how's it going?
Good, man. Well, you've had a week to celebrate that victory of yours last week at the Brickyard. Has it sunk in yet that you finally got yourself a win?
No, that's what. I'm still disappointed, man. I didn't get to do a burnout. I was actually testing. I was doing test sessions and practicing on the front straightaway, getting ready to do it. So hopefully I could, get a win here tonight and see what we got.
Well, they say in life, though, the toughest win to get your first one. I've heard others say that your toughest win to get is the next one. So let's maybe tonight go 2 for 2 here. I know you've run consistent. Phoenix should be an interesting track, and we wish you nothing but the best, bud.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Brandon Alphin there, winner from last week at Indianapolis. Looking to go 2 for 2 here in the last 2 weeks. All right, field is gridding. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for this 100-lap race here at Phoenix. 35% fuel, 2 sets of tires in the pits. So we're going to see our fair share of pit stops here in the race. It will be Wesley Whitfield, the Carolina driver, starting on the pole. Patrick Thompson will start on his outside. Bryce McCoon and Brandon Alphin, they'll start row number 2. Row 3, Colby Wells, Ryan Whitaker. Row 4, Clint Spells and Barrett Morton, who was pretty fast last week at Indy. Michael Eckert and Nick Leo, they'll start there in row number 5. Cole Morton, Dalton Wilson in row number 6. Row number 7, that is where you'll find Chris Lewis and Jeffrey Spells. Row 8, Aaron Beaver and Trevor White. Row number 9, Dan Barrera, Anthony Kyswetter, sorry. Owen Clark making his debut tonight in a 19 truck will start next to Matt Telder. Tyler Topman and Brett Rolls in 21st and 22nd. Look for Brett tonight. He'll actually be in the dirt race later on. So will Telder there in 20th position, but Brett in 22nd. Chris Harrison for Charles Terry. They're row number 12. Row 13, Jason Vinoski. Was it Vinoski? I have to check on that one. Vinoski maybe. And Tim Abrell there in the 26th position. Jacob, correct me if I get that wrong. Outside your first name, I got that wrong too. I called you Jason. Jacob Vinoski. Jeremy McKinnon, Eric Tupper. Eric is the actual admin tonight. Kyle Dumig and Doug Bill Hars. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Still start 30th. This is where a good broadcaster would have gotten the first of the names of these guys already, but yeah, we discussed this just a little bit ago. That is your starting lineup for the race here this evening. As the pace truck should roll off here any minute. And these trucks will get ready to roll off for 100 laps of action. 19 viewers tonight. Appreciate all of you guys coming in and watch tonight. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not new, we appreciate you coming back, and hopefully you have hit that subscribe button already and are a part of the channel. You can get notifications and so on and so forth. All the races are usually put up in the respective league channels. So if you're a fan of whatever league you're here to watch, if it's the TI Truck Series, they have their own channel. TI IndyCar has their own channel. Short Track Super League has their own channel. So if they're a league on Captain TV, you will see them over in that specific section. As I mentioned, 100 laps, 35% fuel, and also 2 sets of tires to get them to the checkered flag. But first, we got to take the green flag here at Phoenix Raceway in the desert. Let's go racing. Open dog leg, so anybody can go anywhere. And that shortcut down to Max straightaway into turn 3. Trucks scattered everywhere back there. So far, so good. Everybody giving each other plenty of room. off turn 4 will be Wesley Whitfield. Bryce McCoon real quickly dives into the inside, move that 95 to the lead. Smooth change tonight. It's our chance to mention that we do, a little hip check there, 69 and the 5 of Morton. Our cameras tonight, of course, as always, presented by Track Cam 4 Gourmet. As see some contact back there midfield, which allows us to present real cameras here. Kind of like you see on the track in real life, like you're watching Fox or NBC. So you can check out trackcam22.com on the hard work that they do to put the cameras together. It allows the broadcast from here, some big partners of ours. Thank you to them for all their hard work. Again, trackcam22.com for all the details. I'll get a link set up in the description area so you can go and check out what they have to offer there. Set that in there for you. Thompson falling back to the 5th position here. And that's 28 truck. 6th already after starting on the outside of the front row. These guys got to be very careful. You can hear the rocks kind of hitting the trucks and stuff, so you got to be very careful. That means this track, very clean. Obviously, right now in green, you see Barrett Morton going to work the high side here on Dalton Wilson, the battle of the 5s. The actual number 5 and the number 19, who's got number 5 on his truck. And we got trouble near the back. A couple trucks have gone around here. Tim Abrell's involved. The 29 truck of Charles Terry and Aaron Beaver have gone around. No caution yet. It is admin thrown cautions in this league. So no caution. So now caution is thrown. Caution is out for the first time. So caution for the first time here at lap number 8. Let's go back and see what happens here. It's near the rear of the field. Charles Terry, the Florida driver of the Nationwide Chevrolet. On the inside here of the 7 of and you see the 8 gets turned with the 97, and the 29 gets a T-bone stake. Obviously going to happen a little bit ahead here. Oh, and maybe 97 coming down a little bit there, and there's the Stuart Friesen paint scheme. Not sure who that truck is that helped them around, and then there's 29 with the OT-bone. Unfortunate deal there. Let's go on board with Dan Herrera here and see what transpires. Here, Dan shifting down to 3rd gear as the Rex happening right in front of him. Checks up and works his way around. Ooh, 3 catches the wall. Dan does a nice job not getting it. That could have been a lot worse than it really was. So caution 1 on the track and a lot of trucks on pit road here to start with. Dan Herrera, Trevor White, Patrick Thompson, Chris Lewis on pit road. Vinosky, Brell, Beaver, and Charles Terry all on pit road here after the first caution. Let's bring old Patchy up here real quickly and have a word with him. As Patchy's going to join us here in the booth. Patchy, you got a copy there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Pat, a little strategy move here is we just watched you come down pit road early in this race. Of course, the 35% fuel I don't know how to do math, so I have no clue how long you guys can go on a tank of fuel tonight. But needless to say, a little decent run there of 8 laps. How much fuel saving are we going to see tonight? And does this set you up for the end of the race potentially?
Honestly, I don't know how it's going to unfold because I did just overshoot my box pretty bad.
Whoopsies.
So my strategy has definitely changed. But I would expect a lot of fuel and tire saving this race for sure.
How's the setup been? Because I know obviously when you have less fuel in these trucks, it puts all the weight in the front, makes them tight. Is that what you're seeing tonight here? You know, you're in the middle of broad sun in the middle of Arizona.
Short run, definitely loose off exit for sure. I feel like it is pretty easy to drive off the corner without spinning out, but there's definitely that chance that it may whip out on you. Later in the run, it does get tighter. It's really hard to not overshoot the corner, but hopefully we can keep that thing on the bottom and save as much tire as we can.
All right, brother. Well, hey, nice job so far in this race. I know you fell back a little bit, but you're looks like P18 as you come to the green flag, and hopefully we'll see some patience out of you and work your way back up there.
Yep, thank you.
Absolutely. Patrick Thompson, a.k.a. Patchy, joining us here in the All right, going to go back green here, and this is where we sit. Looks like the top 4 trucks have stayed out, and a lot of them took fuel only. Some maybe took sets of tires or maybe 2 tires, but the spells are up front. That is Clinton to 31, Jeffrey in the 13, Cole Morton will be 3rd, Jeremy McKinnon, and Chris Harrison in the 3. That is going to be your top 5, and then Bryce McCoon, the first off pit road, will restart in the 6th position as we go back to green here on lap number 10. Make that completion on lap 11. So 89 laps to go. Here you see a cloud starting to come over the track. 29 just leaving pit road. The 19 still in as we go back racing. I'm not sure what happened to Barrett Morton. All right, Barrett Morton just leaving pit road there. You see him just racing ahead of the leaders. As a 3 wide down the back straightaway, 95 clears himself down into turn 3. Around the 6 of Morton, they almost made contact. That could have been really bad. Bryce McCoon not playing games tonight there. He's up to 3rd. Got to go to the outside for 2nd on the spells. One of them will be Jeffrey is going around. Working that high line, sends it in there pretty deep. That allows the 13 to roll to center, but 95 going to clear him off. Here comes the 12 behind him with Jeremy McKinnon, who started 27th and already up to 4th after staying out on that pit stop. So he's trying to play a little track position game here. Oh, there goes the blue cone. The gentleman from Friday night's All-Star race was here. He would not be happy about that. He supports the cones. Battle back here, the Gardner Marsh number 07 truck trying to get to the inside of Jeffrey Spells. That's Weston Wetfield, the pole sitter there, the 07. Trying to plant the wheel right down on that yellow line when you're coming off or going into turn 1, or else your truck will fall back really quickly. Got to be very careful of that. There's Colby Wells going to work the high side on the 12, so 45 looking pretty good here so far this evening. 29 at Charles Terry. I thought he came to pit road. He was actually just getting out of the way of everybody. Looks like. Matt Teller back here in a nice little dogfight with a few others. Teller with some nose damage. Looking to the inside of Brandon Alfin, last week's winner at Indianapolis. You see Thompson right there behind him. Michael Eckert having some blinking issues in the 15 also. Guys running a very low gear. I'm surprised they're not shifting more, especially turn 1 as this run gets longer. 17 truck of Brett Rolls back here, making his return to the series. A little damage already on that right side, and that NOS Energy drink. Chevrolet. Up front, Clint Spell still got a 5/10 of a second lead over Bryce McCoon. So a great strategy on his part. Stole some track position away, and it looks like it's working for him right now. Not back here in this Hornet's nest. So appreciate you guys joining us tonight on Captain TV. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Got a nice little 2-day break out of the way Saturday and Sunday. Enjoyed some family time and stuff, and did some thinking about how I can continue to improve the broadcast and stuff. And I'm going to continue to work on that. Hopefully everybody Elder making the pass on the 6, who's falling behind here really quickly of Colt Morton. Got a little bit of nose down now. 3 wide, almost 4 wide down in the 1 and 2. You don't do that here. Lewis with a move, and not to mention, oh, there's a hip check from Lewis into the 6. That's not nice. Dalton Wilson trying to go 3 into the corner also. Up front, still Clint Spells with a 3/10 of a second lead over Bryce McCoon. And Patrick Thompson following each other. Michael Eckert going to go all the way down to Tucson to make this pass potentially to the inside there. On board with Eckert. There he is in that number 15 car. As he looks out all the way. Perfect time to blink out as soon as I go on board with him. And trouble for Trevor White. That's going to bring the caution out for the second time. And he is destroyed in that 35 truck to 97 of Aaron Beaver. Looks like Owen Clark might have got a piece of this also. See what happens here. It's Clark in the Hooters 23 car. Well, catch the outside wall. There, he's going to tangle, and one truck goes flying on the pit road. That's Beaver. Leave it to Beaver to go flying in the pit road. Definitely a painful experience for the 97. Racing 23, bam, 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 and that's a chain reaction. And Beaver goes tumbling. Thankfully, no spectators over there in the area or picker. And he gets inside the pit box. Look at that. Change those 4 tires. Let's go, go, go. All right. Technically, his whole rear end's out. I don't know if the whole rear end's allowed. I know the right rear is. So race off pit road here to 31, and Clint Spells is going to steal some track position. Ryan Whitaker going to come out second there in the 07, and Whitfield going to be third. So a big play here for Clint Spells, which brings out the second caution here. So Clint started back into 7th position. That 31 truck with a little bit of wheels here this evening. So Clint Spells, Wesley Whitfield, Ryan Whitaker, Nick Leo, Patrick Thompson going to be your top 5 now as everybody came to pit road there. And Clint winning this race off and has definitely stolen the track position of others. Back racing here, lap 27, just about a third of the way into this race. Red rolls back on pit road. Not sure he's topping off the fuel. Tim Abrell probably getting some damage fixed. I think actually both of them might be. Good to see. It's a matter of getting track position right now. That's Rev It Up Gamers watching us on the channel. Appreciate you joining us this evening. Right now, Michael Eckert is 7th as we go back racing. Got to be patient, got to steal track position. And for Michael Eckert, I hate to say this, not going to get his internet fixed. Something's going wrong there. Not sure what's happening. Let's check on that. Front 3 single file battle on for 4th is Bryce McCone to the inside of Nick Leo, the champion from season 2. Colby Wells getting a little loose. See the TI guys helping each other out, all those Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet trucks. 3 going to slide up almost into the 95. You got to be very careful there. Ryan gets out of the gas just a little bit. And Leo going to settle in the 5th position now as Wesley Whitfield falling back a little bit. Obviously got a mix of tires and fuel strategies here, so I'm not sure who exactly is on tires. If I had to guess, the 95 is on tires of Bryce McCone. There he goes for the lead. And we'll take it away from Clint Spells. Colby Wells, who ironically rhymes with the word Spells, is going for the 2nd position. His caution is out for Jeremy McKinnon. And the 12 truck has gone around here on the back straightaway. And looks like Cole Morton in the 6 has some damage also, but the 12, after having a great start to this race, starting in the back and worked his way to the front, involved in caution number 3 as he's on the inside of Telder. There's a 3 wide off turn 2. And Telder hooks to 12. And once again, Telder seems to get along with this dog leg very well. And it bites him. Well, caution out. Here comes again some of the TI teammates to pit road, including the leaders. Potentially coming to get fuel. A lot of these guys maybe getting fuel or getting damage fixed. There goes the wave around. I believe that's Tim Burrell who's going to get the old lucky dogger in the Rutlets on ice truck. So as those guys pit, let's see what transpires again. I think obviously it's simple miscommunication here because being in these shoes before, Telder's expecting McKinnon to probably go below the yellow line here to get the shortcut. So he goes to the bottom to do it. And he's still there. Unless you got like a live spotter, you really don't have many spotter packages that tell you that, hey, the car is right on your rear, not like down the shortcut or something like that. So obviously a very tough situation for Teller for McKinnon. So I can't. It turns out to be, yes, it's Teller's fault, but I cannot blame him for that because it's like, what do you do in that spot? You're not going, unless you have a live spotter, he's not going to say, hey, he's not taking a shortcut or whatever. Wesley Whitfield back on pit road, so I'm starting to talk about the tires. I know the 45 and 95 had taken tires, and it looks like the first truck now with tires is going to be Brandon Alphin here in the 21, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Everybody else pretty much fuel only right now as we hit the 1/3 mark of this race and the third caution. As green flag going to come back out, Clint Spells leading this race. I was actually sending a tweet out. Me and Doug Turnbull, who's, I believe, a traffic person for a news station in Atlanta, was tweeting out about a press conference at Atlanta Motor Speedway tomorrow. And we're all trying to guess what it could be. And I couldn't help but reference an episode of Dale Jr. Download in case you watch that show or listen to it. It's a great podcast to check out. Junior made reference a couple weeks ago when Marcus Smith was on the show from SMI. Of course, he took over for his father, now runs all like Charlotte Motor Speedway, Texas, tracks like that, and also runs Atlanta Motor Speedway. And I couldn't help but think back to a photo that Junior referenced on there saying that, hey, how come it's the old Atlanta in the configuration in that photo? And, of course, they referenced by saying, well, don't put anything into that. Well, now all of a sudden there's an announcement tomorrow at 12:30 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So it's like, So, of course, I'm throwing the guess out there that it could be Atlanta's going to repave and go back to the old 1.522-mile configuration they used to have. Up here for the lead, Ryan Whitaker underneath Clint Spells, running each other tight. Spells kind of pinching him. Gonna hold him off for now. Nick Leo up here, and of course the 21, as I mentioned, the fresh tires. Brandon Alphin looking for somewhere to go. Here comes Patrick Thompson. Colby Wells also here with Chris Lewis, the 111. There's the 15 of Michael Eckert. Feeling pretty confident about his truck, but these guys up here racing hard. Colby running way down on that apron. He's going to slide up. Oh, 31 gets a little tight there, I think. Real close with the 69. Down to turn one, you see Thompson, and you mentioned Colby as the battle for the lead is on. Brandon Alphin, I mentioned the 4 tires on the 21. He is going to take the lead, I believe, from his teammate Whitaker. He's got the angle into the corner, and he will take it away. So move last week's Indianapolis winner, Brandon Olfen, to the lead on lap number 40. The 31 of Clint Spell starting to fall back after getting all that track position. Unfortunately, cooperating with him right now. Oh, Nick Leo there kind of almost getting the wall, gets to the inside of Whitaker now for second. Colby's right there. Thompson shuts the door. McCoon, that was close. As you see all the drone cams we have to offer tonight, that's again thanks to our good friends at TrackCams22.com. Thanks to TrackCam 4 Gourmet for allowing us to broadcast their cameras and stuff here on Captain TV. Allows us to have these cool looking drones out here flying around and so much more. You could check out TrackCams22.com to look at oval and road course packages and so much more they have to offer. That Busch Light truck running in the 7th position, having a great run. Had some bad luck so far this season. Running in the 7th position right now. They're trying to hold off the advances of Patrick Thompson. I believe Anthony Keiswetter has tires. That allows him to make the pass on the 28. Appreciate all the viewers tonight. Brady Wilson watching, Linda Tipton. Jaron Valley, I believe that is. Jason McCoon watching his son tonight. Anybody I missed? Tyler Thompson checked in a little bit ago before he started the race. Tyler running in the 19th position, so doing a fair job for his first start in the series. Battle on for second is, or third, I should say, is McCoon. All over that rear deck lid of the 69 truck. Behind there, you see Keiswetter making the move on Ryan Whitaker to move to the 5th position. Anthony Kay, as some know him as, getting his first top 5 maybe tonight. There you see the shifting to 3rd gear. Back up to 4th down the straightaway. This is the best fight right now on the track between these 5 trucks. Some with tires, some without tires, so they're just going to war right now, trying to battle each other. Here comes the 07 into the picture. That is Wesley Whitfield, the pole sitter. Running up in the 9th position right now as they're coming up on the halfway point here the next time by. As they all go by the lap truck there in the, that is the 29 of Charles Terry. They go around him to put him another lap down right now in this race. Lewis right there behind him, and Patrick Thompson also battling in that 4th position. Lewis, Thompson, all fighting for position here. Is Nick Leo there in the third spot, under attack right now from the 95. Leading by 2/10 right now over the 45 and Colby Wells. Bryce McCoon up to third, as I mentioned, as they go by the lap truck at Telder. So again, pit strategies coming into play now. Not sure who has what tire-wise. Unfortunately, the telemetry stuff I have does not go into that kind of detail for me. So I don't know like how many sets of tires people are rolling with right now and so on and so forth. So the only thing I can look at is the pit times and say, all right, this guy 15 seconds on pit road, he must have tires. This guy's 6 seconds, he must not have tires, and so on and so forth. So the one thing I could say is Brandon Alvin might be actually kind of pacing himself off of Colby Wells, as here comes Nick Leo to pit road. Also Dan Barrera coming in. So here comes green flag pit stops, lap number 54. More tires and fuel for Leo. Here comes Whitaker to pit road. Brandon Alfin is in now, the leader. So the green flag pit stops just past halfway here, 45 laps to go. And it looks like Alfin's going fuel only here. There he goes. Thompson, Clint Spells in. Michael Eckert, Chris Harrison, Jeffrey Spells all in. Green flag pit stops. So Thompson going to go 4 tires and fuel here. Thompson usually very conservative with his tire strategies here. This could actually be his first set of tires he's changing here. I'm not sure, but he is usually very conservative with tire changes. Chris Lewis, Barrett Morton, Clint Spells on pit road. Dalton Wilson in. You can go roughly 85 or 90 laps, I think, on a tank of fuel here. So if I'm going to use 85 as a reference to be conservative. 35% of that would be somewhere in the 30 lap range. So I'm assuming these guys cannot make it to the finish on fuel. Looking for Colby Wells and Bryce McCoon, Kai Sweater, Whitfield, and Kyle Dumig, the only 5 who have not pitted so far. Matter of fact, here comes Colby, and here comes the 51 in Dumig to pit road. Also Bryce McCoon, and looks like all 5 of these trucks are coming now to pit road. Lap 59, and that'll hand the lead to Brandon Alfin likely once it all cycles through here. We'll have to see how it all transpires. As Wells drives away. And here comes Alfin through turn 2 right now. Let's see if Wells might be able to do the overcut here on Alfin. Matter of fact, he will. So Colby Wells is going to keep the lead with a fuel-only stop. Great stop for the 45 crew. Bryce McCoon's going to come out third with Nick Leo on fresh tires here in the fourth position. So looks like fourth, fifth, and sixth right now with fresh tires. So Nick Leo, Ryan Whitaker, Patrick Thompson. Let's see what kind of track position they can gain as they sit somewhere about 6 to 7 seconds behind the leader now. Colby Wells looking for win number 4 of his career and win number 2 of the season. Which would tie him for the lead all time with Nick Leo if he can get that 4th career win. Behind these guys with the fresher tires. Thompson right there in that 28 truck as he goes by the, trying to see which truck that is there behind him. I know that's not McCoon, is it? It was Bryce McCoon. So Thompson up to the 5th spot. Passing Bryce. Ryan Whitaker right there in front of him in the 3 truck. Leo trying to hold off Whitaker for the 3rd position. Fight here up here for the 4th position right now as Colby Wells leads by about a half second over Brandon Alphin. Lead kind of stretching out just a little bit, but the fresh tires are starting to catch up with these guys. As the lead is now shrunk down to less than 3 seconds between Colby Wells and Nick Leo with the fresh tires. There's Brandon Alphin, there's Colby Wells, and then right here is Nick Leo. So the fresh tires have caught. Leo just kind of settling behind Alfin right now. Is down to under a second, but Colby continuing to lead. He's got a couple of damaged lap trucks here in front of him. The truck of Chris Harrison right here, the 3, and then the 2 of Matthew Telder. Harrison gives him the whole state of Arizona to pass. And Telder here also going to give the high side to Colby. Leo getting caught behind the 2 truck. That's going to cost him some positions as 3 goes by of Whitaker. And now contact between the 2 and the 69. So Leo gets knocked up the track. Bryce McCoon now going to be behind him as Thompson goes by for 5th. A little drama there between lap cars and lead lap cars. I'll have to keep an eye on this one. Well, this time they do get by each other cleanly. And now Whitaker going to go to the inside of the 21. Now the French tires have moved up to the 2nd position. Nick Leo is going to be 2nd. Unfortunately, the contact with Telder moves him up the track, and now the battle on as there goes Thompson by for 3rd. Colby Wells, the next truck in line, up there in 1st. Who is going to win this race? What strategies are coming into play? And I believe there is one more round of pit stops coming here at the Phoenix Raceway as we're 3/4 of the way in. Here comes Brandon Alfin to pit road. So do I assume that Alfin's going to have a set of tires here to work with? The first of the leaders coming in, 4 tires and fuel here. Trying to get you a good view of the pit stop. There we go. 4 tires and fuel. There's the 21. Problem being a one-man group here is you got to go find a camera that works for it. Whitaker on pit road. Right side tires going on to 3. So 2 tires actually for Whitaker. So he must have used 2 tires earlier in this race. So his final stop, going to try to steal some strategy with 2 tires. Let's see how this works out. Going to be a little loose. I hope he realizes that going into the corners. But Nick Leo, Bryce McCoon on pit road. Chris Lewis on pit road. Moreira's on pit road. Wesley Whitfield to pit road. And look who's in the lead now. That's Patrick Thompson. This is not a battle for the lead. We still got the top. Oh, 7 trucks right now yet to make their final pit stop of this race. So Thompson spells Morton, your top 3. Here's Colby Wells to pit road in the 45 truck. Right side tires for him. Thompson out of pit road. Spells is in. And the eye is going to be on Ryan Whitaker where he comes out here in the pits with the strategy right now. As here is the leader on pit road. Michael Eckert, who's got damage on that 15 truck after a great run earlier, is in. Right side's going on to 28. And Charles Terry has crashed over in turn 4. Not sure if he's off the track or not. We'll go over and check a look here. Thompson's down in the apron right now in turn 4. Just stopped. Not sure what's going on there. That should not bring out a caution, likely, as Barrett Morton comes to pit road. This will hand the lead to that truck right there, Ryan Whitaker. Question will be, how big of a lead will he have? Looks like he's going to have about a 6-second lead over Nick Leo. Colby Wells, Patrick Thompson, and Brandon Alphin with 17 laps to go. Can he hold off the fresh tires here? Pass for second, Colby Wells to the inside of Leo. Whitaker crossing the start-finish line right now. You see the lead down to 5.5 seconds over his teammate. Tim Brell, Charles Terry, Tyler Topman on pit road also. Keeping an eye on the guys here. How this is going to end up. Now coming up tonight, after this race, we invite you to come join us. It'll be in the same channel, but there's some interesting chat. As Leo getting past Teller, so is Patrick Thompson, who's coming on the 4 fresh tires. Now, I was just starting to say, though, coming up after the race. Oh, Thompson and the Leo, a little door bang in there. That actually ended up a lot cleaner than it could have been. And Thompson going to clear. But I'm starting to say, coming up after this, some fun dirt racing from Fairbury in the Big Block Modifieds. It will be at another link. Join us after this race. All you gotta do is go on the YouTube page that you're on right now, and you can, you'll see the other link set up there. You can just click it. I'll be on the air somewhere around 10 after 9. As soon as we get done with interviews and all that stuff here, I'll get that other race set up real quickly, and we'll be good to go. 3.7 seconds right now. Whitaker trying to get that first win of the season, I believe, for the champion. .2 seconds right now. Fastest truck on the track right now, though, by far, is Patrick Thompson here in his 28. 6.7 seconds back. He is on the move with these 4 Mr. Feelgoods. Does he have enough time? If he can gain 3/4 of a second a lap on the 3 truck, he could get there by the finish of this race. But of course, passing him's one thing, catching him's another. That old quote comes into play here. It's actually catching him and passing him. Who's counting? Here's Colby Wells, now 2.5 seconds back. He's trying to get to the 3. 8 laps to go. Whitaker taking the shortest way around this track possible. Should mention Nick Leo 4th now. Brandon Alphin up to the 5th position. And Brandon also has 4 tires on his truck, but he's 12 seconds back. So his chance of winning this race probably not happening. But he might be able to steal a couple track position, a couple spots here in the future of this race. Bryce McCoon right now, he is on 4 tires also in the 6th position. Up ahead, Patrick Thompson, or I'm sorry, Ryan Whitaker is the 2nd truck in the picture there. Patrick Thompson only 3 seconds back. There he is, that black truck in the far right of your screen. That is Thompson. This is going to get really close here, I think, in the end. Here's the predicament that Ryan Whitaker runs into. Does he battle his teammate Colby Wells, which could allow Thompson, who is not a teammate, to catch the both of them and potentially win this race? Or does Whitaker be the team player here potentially and let Wells go if he catches? Oh, a little block there. What that was about. That might have been more of a move. Okay, I wasn't happy with that on Dalton Wilson. Three laps to go. Yeah, I think Whitaker's trying to keep Dalton behind him to separate him and Wells. That's exactly what I think he's doing here. Now Colby going to the outside of the 5. He's going to take that position away. So now Wells is on the back bumper of Whitaker. I mean, obviously, you're going to race this, so I don't expect Whitaker to let Colby go. But he might not have a choice either as Colby goes to the outside. Both driving down to Scottsdale to try to make the move. Whitaker trying to block on the apron. They hook each other into the wall. The 26 goes around. And that's going to bring the caution out. Oh my gosh. The teammates take each other out. That was not one of my 2 options. And Dan Barrera, unfortunately, becomes the Matt Kenseth of the Clint Bowyer, Jeff Gordon saga, even though it really wasn't anything on purpose. So Whitaker tries to protect. They just hook each other into the wall. And I have a feeling there's going to be a meeting in the TI room, like, now. Let's show it again. Slow it down. A very tough decision here to make. Going for the win. And Dan Barrera, unfortunately, well, gets stuck in the wall. So because of that, Ryan Whitaker is still going to be the leader. However, he has now got 3 trucks with fresh tires behind him. So we are going to have 9 trucks on the lead lap as we come to the finish of this race. Colby Wells right now the last one on the lead lap, and I believe that Chris Lewis got the wave around. The lucky dog, he's going to the back in the 111 truck. So we will have 8 trucks going for the win here, and we might have ourselves a cactus fight after the race. Again, we might have one driver calling another driver a part of a cactus, if you know what I mean. Pace truck lights are off. Whitaker to the inside here. Going to have damage on his truck and not the freshest tires. The fresh tires are on the outside with Patrick Thompson. And the 95 of Bryce McCoon is also a teammate of the 20 of the 3. And Brandon Alphin there in 4th. Go. Green line checker number 1. As Thompson, fresh tires to the outside. Pushes it up the track there to 3. A little bit of damage on the right side. The 2 teammates almost hook each other. And then we got a Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet 3 wide down the back. As Nick Leo enters the picture. Oh, Alphin into the wall hard, makes contact, and they're spinning as the white flag comes out. Alphin is spinning. White flag for Patrick Thompson. Patrick Thompson going to use fresh tires on his final pit stop. And with teammates wrecking each other, is going to come across the line, his 3rd career victory in the TI Truck Series. Nick Leo's going to finish second. Bryce McCoon third. Ryan Whitaker going to be fourth. And there's Brandon Alphin sitting there in turn 4. And Colby Wells sitting over here in turn 1. And there's Patrick Thompson doing donuts, as he is your winner tonight. Up, there goes the nose. But Patrick Thompson last season went on a little bit of a hot streak at the end of the season and won 2 races to finish it out. And tonight gets his first win of the season. And could be a little momentum for him to work his way towards a championship run here in the very near future. As Thompson wins it, Leo second, McCoon, Whitaker, and Barrett Morton your top 5. Clint Spells finishing 6th. Chris Lewis, Colby Wells, Brandon Alphin, Dalton Wilson your top 10. Anthony Keiswetter, Jason Vinoski, I believe that's how that's pronounced, finishes 12th. Michael Eckert 13th. Jeffrey Spells, Wesley Whitfield, a tough run for him after winning the pole tonight, 15th. Tyler Totman in 16th. Kyle DeMig, Chris Harrison finishing in the 18th position. 19th going to Matthew Telder. Dan Marrera not happy right now, finishing 20th. Tim Abrell 21st. 22nd, Charles Terry. Jeremy McKinnon 23rd. Cole Morton 24th. Brett Roll is finishing in the 25th position. Trevor White, Owen Clark 27th. 26th and 27th, I should say. Aaron Beaver 28th. And that is it for the guys who started in the race this evening. Great job for Patrick Thompson getting, again, 3rd career victory. Upland. And first of the season, I should say. And let's get Patchy up here with us as he joins us this evening, celebrating tonight. And oh my, the number 1 rule in all of racing, and we know it, you do not wreck your teammate. But tonight, wrecking teammates help you go to victory lane. Of course, the obvious question, which we have to worry about right now, would you have caught them?
To be honest, I think I had a chance at Colby. I just don't think I could have gotten Whitaker, but probably not either way. It was going to be close, but I don't think so.
Well, still, it works out your way, and you might be becoming the 1 mile king. Of course, we were at Rockingham last season. You win that race, I believe. Now, all of a sudden, I'm questioning myself. Did you win that race, or did you go flying?
That was the one I went flying.
That's right, you went flying. Never mind. So you're not the 1 mile king.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, you caught some good air in that one. But you did win tonight in Phoenix, nonetheless. Great job this evening. Your thoughts after this win that was much needed for you?
Yeah, I really needed this win. It's definitely a big momentum booster. I honestly, mathematically, I don't think I could get the 1 spot at the end of it, but if I can definitely make some sort of comeback and get in the top 5 for points, I think I'll be pretty satisfied with the season. So just had a really tough first half of the season so far with netcode and some lap cars getting in the way. It's been tough, but this is definitely a good start, though. I needed it.
Yeah, it was definitely something much needed. Great strategy tonight. You waited to that last pit stop to take the 4 tires. You're obviously one I talked about a little bit during the broadcast. You are one of the more conservative tire savers, we'll call them, in the series. You usually wait till later on, the last 2-3 stops, to use both sets of tires. You did that again tonight, and it paid off.
Yeah. I got a buddy who's really good at this stuff, and the number 1 thing he always tells me is just to save tires, because it really does kill later on in the race. So I think just by saving a whole set until halfway through the race is just really key here, especially when tires, the difference in lap times, on one run is crazy. So and saving fuel and saving tires, it didn't even really bother me at all up until half of the race. So I was really comfortable with taking 2 sets right in a row at the end. It really helped me out a lot.
We did a great job this evening. It's your opportunity to send shout out to whoever you like to.
I want to thank my team. They weren't here tonight, but they've been supporting the entire season, both in the Cup and Truck League. I want to thank you for doing what you do. You're awesome broadcaster. I love watching every week.
Appreciate it.
And I want to thank Chris for having me in this league. This is my 3rd season in, and I'm really enjoying it, and it gives me something to do during the week. So I want to thank you guys.
Absolutely. Well, great job tonight, man. Congratulations on another win, your 30 of your career. You're now tied with like 50 other people for second all time. And we wish you nothing but the best next week, bud. We'll see you,
Thank you.
Road course in Sonoma.
Oh, boy.
You'll be fine. Just turn right and left.
Okay. Thank you.
That is Patrick Thompson there on the win. Let's bring up our second place finisher tonight, who's probably got some mixed feelings after some racing out there. But Nick Leo, great job tonight. You take advantage of the second of the teammates wrecking and move yourself up to second with that restart there. Congratulations on that. Your feelings after tonight?
Yeah, it kind of played into my hands at the end there. I saved a set of tires, so it was exactly what I was hoping for, but got a little held up with that. A few of those TI trucks there. Trying to charge forward, lost a little bit of time, but can't complain.
Well, still a great run for you tonight. I know you've had your struggles since you won that championship 2 seasons ago, but only one win, unfortunately, since that championship season. So I know a second place is something you'll take.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, in practice, I couldn't even keep the car on the track, so I'll take second tonight.
Well, you did a great job this evening. Congratulations. Shout out to whoever you like to, bud.
Yeah, shout out to Jewel. That kept me going tonight, and Arizona Iced Tea, that kept me going as well. So it's a long race, and that kept me in it. So shout out to them.
Can't go wrong with a 99-cent drink from Walgreens sometimes, right? Nice job out there.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Nick Leo finishing in the second position as we bring up Bryce McCoon, who continues his great season so far. A third-place run for you, Bryce. It looked like for a little bit you might have been out of this for a chance at a top 3 finish, but that caution amongst your partners in there in that same room as yours kind of helped you out, and you were able to get a restart and get up to P3.
Fun. I definitely burnt my tires up trying to catch Brandon, and then I got lucky with that caution. The people that were in it, I don't know about why they did what they did, but it happened. But I'm happy that I got a 3rd place finish.
So any insight between you and I? We'll keep it between you and I and however many viewers I have. Was there anything said amongst the two in there?
There was not much talking from Ryan. I know that, Ryan. I personally know that Ryan's a very happy guy most of the times he's in here, but he was not very happy after that. And then I could tell that Kobe felt very sad. But, Kobe's got to learn. And Ryan had a heck of a strategy going and unfortunately got wrecked by his own teammate.
Well, tough deal there. There's some insight from the third teammate, but still, great job on your end. Talk about your thoughts here as you continue a great season.
Yeah, I was surprisingly running very fast at the beginning. I was not expecting my car to be that fast. This Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet was definitely hooked up for the long haul, or for the short race, not the long haul. My long haul was not good. I messed up my strategy a lot, and Ryan had that perfect strategy going. Unlucky with that caution. But it was a lot of fun. This track is very loose at the beginning, and then you have to plow, and then you plow at the end. So it's you got both sides of the race going.
Well, great job this evening. Your chance to send shout out to whoever you like to.
Yep. And Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet again, Chris Lewis and TI Racing for hosting us and letting me join this couple more than like 9 months now. I think I don't even remember when we started, and I gotta thank my family as usual, and I thank you, Chris Stella, for hosting us. You're a great announcer, and yeah.
I appreciate it, and it's taken me about 17 weeks to get your name right and figure out who you really are, but it's worked out, and congratulations on your third place finish.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And I know sometimes you can be slow, but you did it at the end.
Well, great job, bud.
Thank you.
Bryce McCoon finishing in the third position there. Inside joke there, basically. Bryce was under a different account with payments and stuff like that before. So he was Jason, and now he's Bryce. He's got his own account. It all works out. So here he is. So all legally, by the way, as he does this. So, all right, that's going to do it for us here this evening. We're going to jump off here and go get ready for the other broadcasts we have this evening. But a shout out to all the drivers tonight. And congratulations to Patrick Thompson. Congratulations to Chris Lewis and of course, for another great race. And appreciate him for allowing us to be a part of the broadcast. Appreciate all the viewers. Appreciate all the racers. And, of course, appreciate iRacing for allowing us the platform to do the broadcast from. So we're going to head from there and head over to Fairbury and get ready for that race here in just a few moments. So congratulations again to the 28 of Patrick Thompson. And as I always like to say as I head off here, as you saw tonight, this isn't just a game. Yep, you know it. It's iRacing. See ya!
Let go of fear, you're holding the fire smoldering, it's starting all over again. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know what I'm in for. A white knuckle ride. You got a fix for me, you know what I need. Oh, it's a breakneck speed. Might as well enjoy the ride. The yellow round explodes.
Be strong.